You are listening to Single Smart Female.
This is Jen,
And Jen.
letting it all hang out for your love life.
Examining your dating experiences and answering your hot topic dating questions.
Just you and us. Jen squared. No topic is off limits and no filters involved.
We are here to help you do dating on your terms.
If you have a question you would like us to answer or would like to immediately upgrade your love life with our collection of classes and exclusive merchandise, meet us over now at singlesmartfemale.com. Hi, Single Smart Female. It's Jen with Jen.
Hi, everybody.
And we are answering your questions today. I can't talk. What I was going to say, romantic.
Not now, brown cow.
Romantic fairy godmamas to your rescue. And I, call me psychic, believe that you, Jen, have a question to read.
How did you know? A miracle.
I know. I'm good. I'm really that damn good.
Well, yes, we do. And I would love to just dive right into it. So I'm going to go ahead and read it.
It's from Miss Am I Doing This Right?
Yes. I like that question. Okay. So, dear Jens, I have a dating question for you. By the way,
You came to the right place, by the
way. True story. By the way, I love your podcast and thank you for providing all the great information. Woo woo. Always want to say thanks for saying that. I recently binged on your podcast while painting my house and decided to start Mantourage dating. Way to go. I have been on about
High five you.
I have been on about 4 dates with a guy I find very attractive, physically and mentally. Lots of chemistry. We have not slept together, but there has been heavy petting, and she has a really laughy face right next to it. It's a term my girlfriends and I use for hardcore making out. Anyhow, he lives about 45 minutes away and has come to visit me every time we have went on a date. I offered to visit him this time and he said that he doesn't feel comfortable with that because he is recently out of a relationship with someone in his small town who is hurting from their breakup. He stated he doesn't want to hurt her any further and worries about it being a small town and him being a business owner there. He doesn't want his breakup to affect his business in a negative way. I was aware of the recent breakup in December, and he continues to tell me he just wants to be honest. He said he has told the girlfriend he will be dating other people. Her family is upset with him because she is hurt, and he is new to town with his business, and she is from there and has a lot of family and friends. I told him I needed to think about this and came back with a reply that I enjoy his company very much and would like to continue under different circumstances. I told him it just didn't sit right with me. He said, hopefully we can pick up in the future when circumstances change a bit if I am still single. Do you think I handled this like a single smart female? So, Jen, some additional information about her. She has been single for about 4 years and she is ready for a serious relationship when that person comes along. She's a single mother with 2 jobs and very busy. 42 years old and this guy is 37. She said she feels and looks younger for her age and tends to be attracted to guys slightly younger than her. She has some trust issues from her marriage and her ex-husband had an affair on her and she dated someone that was dishonest after that. So she knows she is guarded when it comes to dating and being open. Please give me advice, she says.
Sweet. We'll do that.
We got
we'll
you.
Do just that. Her first question was, do you think I handled this like a single smart female? And I actually think you did. I think you did an excellent job because I'll be honest, that wouldn't have sat right with me either. And I think you did that perfectly. She told him that she wasn't comfortable with this right now and that if in the future, if she's still single and the circumstances change, she would like to continue. I think you can't handle it more brilliantly than that.
I am in complete agreement. It didn't sit well with me either because when something's over, it's over. And if you can't be open with everything, you're still somewhat tied to your past.
Yes, I agree with you. And you don't want to be the woman that he hides on any level.
Right.
I actually hear this quite a lot. He's worried about hurting his ex. I'm glad he cares about his ex. But if you're an adored woman, that means He has time for you. And anytime they're hiding your relationship, it's not the best sign in the world. So I agree with you. I don't think it should have sat right with you. I don't know exactly what all of it meant, but I couldn't have given you a better way to handle this. You executed that. Brilliant. Brilliant. But I picked this question for another reason. It was partially this, but there's
Can I
another
guess?
big reason. Yes.
Ooh. Okay. I'm going to guess that she is attracted to men younger than her typically.
Yes.
Ooh, I get a prize.
Yes.
I get a prize.
So I've had, and I have this at times, this doesn't happen all the time, but it happens quite frequently. I get a lot of women who send the submission to me and they say, I am this age and I look much younger and I'm attracted to guys that are a lot younger than me. And this, I know when I hear this, my romantic fairy godmama wand bell, whatever, goes off. And I know what it means. And I don't mean anything negative towards you because I thought you couldn't have handled this situation more brilliantly. But as you fully admitted that you have trust issues, and this is a piece of the trust issues. This is a result of the trust issues for two reasons. Women who are afraid of their looks changing as they get older tend to date younger guys to try to preserve what they feel is their youth. And the problem with that, and then plus, women who have trust issues will date younger guys because they feel more in control when it comes to dating. And I understand both of those reasons, but here's the problem with the first part. If this is you, when we do this, our looks are going to transform as we get older. They are going to transform, so you might as well get comfortable with them and embrace them and find them beautiful. Find that transformation beautiful. It doesn't have to be what we consider an ugly transformation if that's indeed what is going on here. The other piece is that you have to realize that you have to step in the world of understanding that men are much more attracted to you for other things besides how youthful you look. That can be a cherry on top thing. And it might be initially what draws them to you, but what keeps them around is how they feel when they're with you, how much fun they have with you, how they feel appreciated by you, wanted by you, and even to a certain degree, how proud you are of them. They really thrive in those three things. First, they thrive in your appreciation. Second, they thrive in your pride. Men really want to impress you. And then the third thing is, and when you get to this point, they want to be sexually desired by you as well. So a long time ago, we did an episode with the leading earner at the Bunny Ranch. One of the big requested things by her was men paying to have sex with her, but keeping her eyes open to watch them. Because if you think about it, a lot of us, when we have sex, we close our eyes. Men want to be wanted by you. We think they don't care, but they do. So that's a little tidbit there. The appreciation thing's huge. I have women all the time tell me that men tell them I never felt truly appreciated by a woman until I met you. And why is that? Because we don't tell them thank you. We just fault find with them. We tell them everything they do wrong. We don't tell them anything that they do right. And it's really, really challenging for them to stay in an environment where they never feel appreciated. The second piece, the pride, that's just the kind of little boy in them that they want to impress women. They want to make her happy and impress her. And, telling a man that you're really proud of something that he did in the right context, of course, it's rejuvenating to him. And it feels absolutely amazing. But every time I hear this, when my women come to me and say, I am this age, but I look much younger, it's the same qualifier. I get really, really nervous because I know that there's likely to be a big fear in her that men are not going to be attracted to her as her looks transform. And it is bullshit. Your attractiveness is not based on your looks. It's about so many pieces that come together. Looks can, I want you to celebrate your looks. I want you to feel good about yourself, regardless of if you've thought you were absolutely a fucking dog in the past. You're not. If you feel really beautiful and you think you've always been beautiful and youthful, I want you to celebrate that. What I don't want you to do is to anchor that into your identity, meaning that's the only thing men are attracted to, because that's a lie. That's just a full on fucking lie. The only men that's where their attraction stops are men that aren't worth your time anyways. And that's actually a much smaller number than you think. So that's, Jen, you were so right. That's why I wanted to do this submission so much, because I want to make sure that if that's a piece of that's coming up for you, that you definitely address that. And then the other piece is when you build your mantourage, you're going to learn to trust again if you actually open up your options. I'm going to encourage you to go to helpmeonlinedate.com and let me help you online date so that you can, start this mantourage dating process in a way that's actually going to yield great results. And I'm going to challenge you to date guys your age. And some of them a little older, explore different types of guys.
Jen, remember when I used to be like, no, I'm not dating somebody 10 years older than me. You're crazy. Remember that?
Yes.
And now I'm open to it.
Uh-huh. Don't close it down. There's so many different options out there. And I always encourage my women who are so anti-dating a little bit above them, or even, 10, 15 years, like it's the worst fucking thing in the whole wide world, is, find men, celebrities that you find really attractive that are 10 or 15 years older than you. Go look and see how many attractive guys there are at that. Now, attractiveness in guys even is much more than the physical as well. For instance, I now doing all this work, I can see a guy, I can find him really physically attractive. And if I meet him and his personality is boring as shit, I'm done. I have
It's the worst.
my clitoris deflates right then and there.
TMI.
Well,
I'm
me.
kidding. Deflating clitoris,
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Deflating clitoris. At least I didn't say, my little female penis.
Little man in the boat. Have you ever heard that one?
No,
Oh
but that's
my.
awful.
It is gross.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes.
Gross. But anyway, yeah. And what's crazy is that as I've gotten older, my tastes have changed in men as well. Like now I find men with salt and pepper hair kind of sexy, and
Kind of. A lot of them are fucking hot.
yeah,
Jon Stewart.
True.
Oh.
And men do that too.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, yeah, like you said, Jen, there are guys out there who are looking for the trophy, looking for the 22-year-old. But as you said, they're not the ones you want to get close to. And that's not as many as you would think.
Speaking of, this is really important. This is something I want to leave you ladies with. I hear a lot of ladies tell me, oh, Jen, the guys that are this age date girls half their age and all that kind of stuff. That isn't always about trophies. Sometimes it is. It definitely is. But there are a lot of these men that have loved and adored women their age and been, when we were talking about appreciation earlier and approval, they have been with women who have mostly done fault finding with them, and they got to a place where they wanted to feel like somebody respected them, and they never felt that with the women that they were age. So they actually did legitimately try. Not that they didn't mess up on things. I'm not making this exclusively it's a woman's fault thing, ladies. I just want you to recognize how powerful your attention is and what type of attention that you are handing over to these men that you say that you really care about and say you want to be with. So it's a big thing with men. They over time will become really disenchanted if you never see any of the good that they're trying to orchestrate and put together. Okay, lover girl, it's time for the final thought on today's show.
The only way to screw up being an adored woman is by never honoring who you truly are.
Today's show is brought to you by thelovesickcure.com. Does your love life suck because you can't move on from the idea of him? Does every man you meet pale in comparison to the way he made you feel? It's okay, lady love. We 100% understand and have been there before. Whether you'd like the opportunity to get him back or to completely move on, we know this only happens when you cure your heartbreak and love sickness. Let us help you do that today at thelovesickcure.com. Hey, Lover Girl, this is Jen again. Don't forget to subscribe to the show in your favorite podcast app, as well as share Single Smart Female with all of your single smart girlfriends. And if you would like to play around and learn more about Mantourage dating, come see me at singlesmartfemale.com. Talk to you next time.